Aries, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a look at what you don't see coming for the beginning half of September. I'm going to go ahead and jump straight in. Of course, any information you may be looking for will be listed in the description box, as well as I'll try to include in the comment section. But if you are new to the channel as well, if you want to see future readings, definitely feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And let's see what's going on. What are my Aries not seeing coming? So we have goblins. In some form, you're having to face your fears or confront your fears head on. Now, this could be like maybe this fear of maybe not succeeding and you're being pushed out of your comfort zone in terms of your career, or there could be certain things that you're realizing that you have to do in order for you to see the progress that you want to see. There could also be some things that have just been kind of like scary, uncomfortable, that will be coming up in the beginning of September for you to address and deal with. Okay, this could be things that you just haven't dealt with, or that just, below the surface could be irritating you. It's going to be coming up for it to be addressed. Okay. Let's keep going. I also have deep freeze. If you've been feeling very stuck or like unable to move forward, see progress with certain projects and whatnot, you could be like almost having this reawakening happen in the month of September. You could be finding that you're no longer in this deep freeze state or in this state of feeling like stuck, especially if you were in a space of reflecting, thinking things through. You could be finding that things are starting to move or get better gradually, okay? Especially with the Mercury retrograde energy. Oh, see, I also have slow and steady here. So yeah, things have been moving kind of slow, stagnant. You could be, what you may not be expecting to happen is things are going to start to pick up in terms of progress, opportunities. Okay, let's keep going. What are my Aries not aware of that could be coming their way in the first half? So we have coins, which represents good luck. So you guys could be making more money. You could be finding that money is flowing to you a lot easier during this time frame, or when it comes to financial opportunities just as a whole, you could just be on like the terms of having more so favorable things coming your way. Okay, whenever this card surfaces in a reading, this is a lucky streak card, and it represents opportunities out of the blue. And it's also your spirit guides saying hello. So your spiritual team could be sending you a lot of confirmations. So pay attention to that. You could also be at the right place at the right time, essentially. Like maybe you're at the right place and you meet someone new, or you apply for that job in particular, and it just so happens to be your luck that you actually get a really good position. Okay, but overall, yes, there's going to be very clear, distinctive signs that your spiritual team is supporting you during this time frame, and it's essential to, take note of those things. Okay, I also have Labyrinth, which represents journey. So let's look at this card. So whenever this card shows up in a reading, this is a pivotal moment in your spiritual journey. And this could be a Saturn return like energy. So some of you guys could be in the midst of your Saturn return, and there could be a lot of things that are starting to make sense. If it's not you literally being in your Saturn return energy, it can be almost like a Saturn return. So the first half, you could be realizing a lot of things about the hard lessons that you've been receiving and going through, and you could be realizing that hard work is really going to be paying off for you guys, okay? There could also be some major life changes in your career and within your relationships during this time frame. And there could be a level of self-discovery that happens, okay? A lot of you could also be realizing that the journey itself is valuable, that instead of focusing on down the line what's going to happen for you and you being grounded in the present moment, there's so much that you could be like grasping or understanding about your situation. Okay, let's keep going. What are my Aries not aware of or may not see coming? So we got the Queen of Wands. You could be feeling like yourself, especially if you've been energetically feeling out of it, unmotivated, unfocused. You could have a different level of drive or energy, and you could be feeling a lot more confident in, you know, your look, your attitude. Okay. I also have the 8 of Pentacles. So some of you guys are definitely going to be getting new jobs, could be working a lot more during this time frame. You could be in a situation where you're getting promoted, or, you know, in your business, there's a lot more work to be done because you're having more clients, or you're having, you know, a lot more responsibility on your plate as a whole. Okay. A lot of you could be learning new skills during this time frame too. You could be starting some sort of new program, school, going to trade school, getting some sort of certification, and this could help you acquire a skill a skill that could really make you some money. I also have the Death card in reverse. So something with the Scorpio could come up. You could have somebody who just doesn't want to let go of the connection with you. And this could be something that's a bit of a shocker, especially if they're constantly reaching out to you, constantly trying to make it known that, hey, they're still interested. Okay. You could be also realizing that someone hasn't changed, or a circumstance hasn't changed. Okay, there could also be certain changes that you guys almost feel like you're forced to make during this time frame, because without you making these changes, things essentially won't change at all around you for the better. I have the 6 of Wands in reverse. So something that somebody may have been trying to hide may be brought to the light during this time frame. Okay, for a lot of you, if you've been feeling like maybe you haven't touched or attained the level of success that you would like to see, in you learning from your failures or mistakes, you could be being able to turn this energy around. Yeah, there could be somebody who's doing desperate things to get attention from you, even if it's like in a negative sense. This could be like posting memes that are negative, or, you know, maybe bashing you to people that you guys may have as mutual friends to get your attention. Yeah, this could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio individual, doesn't really matter. But with the Knight of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles, you guys could be feeling this energy of, again, wanting to go after opportunities. I think what you may not be seeing coming is the fact that you guys are definitely going to get these opportunities to come. It's just there could be this realization of where maybe a lack mindset may have been holding you back for way too long. Like, things could be happening for you this month where you start to realize like, oh dang, maybe if I looked at things a little bit differently in the past, things could have been different. But that's okay, because you guys are on a journey, and there's no need to judge yourself in terms of like, you know, ignorance. And with the Page of Wands in reverse, you could find yourself really irritated and aggravated by an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo individual, or someone who is extremely passive aggressive. Somebody here could trigger some sort of response out of you that could go a little too far. So be careful of letting someone have control over you emotionally to where it could trigger, you know, a response that isn't necessarily the best. And again, if you haven't been as motivated or as creative or driven, you guys are really going to be tapping into a level of self-expression, realizing that maybe you've been running away from your true essence because of the responsibility that comes with that and the fear of failure. But Aries, this is what I see. I hope that this was helpful and to give you some insight. If you enjoyed, definitely thumbs up the video and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.